morning, everybody. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Sandra, and today we are going to talk about my goals for September. So I'm filming this pretty early. So when I first went into here, I was like, oh my goodness, it's September. I have to write down all my son's school dates, and I couldn't get into the school program that they use. They use School Zone. They were still updating it. So luckily yesterday, I went in and I found everything that I needed. So that was good. And I just realized last night I wrote a note to myself. So I have to do, I've got school prep. So it's kind of a combination of things. So I'm going to put it on here. I think I'll put it on the monthly one. So, and all I'm going to call it is school prep. Okay, so like I always do, I like to start with the calendar, and that's only because it kind of like is the guideline for my month, right? Like, kind of tells me what I need to do and where things are going to be going. So I chose this like brown color for September. And originally I had put red here because it was the Labor Day weekend, right before school. School starts on the 5th. And I'm like, oh, perfect time to go to Red Deer to see my son's grandpa. But I contacted him and he's actually got plans. So I don't think we'll be going on that weekend. Maybe we can get the floor done instead. So like our bedroom floor that we have been trying to get done forever, all summer basically. So if I make plans to get a babysitter now, then it won't be an issue come that weekend. So I'll just kind of wait and see. So first day of school is on the 5th. I've got a few birthdays, 3 birthdays this month. And I put my date night days in. I'm not sure if those will stay because my husband just gave me a new work schedule yesterday. And I don't know if he'll still be at this current job by then anyway. It might be a different job. I'm not too sure. My best friend's birthday is on the 12th. Fall picture day for my son on the 14th. My niece's birthday on the 22nd, and our anniversary on the 23rd. So it works out to be a Saturday, which is perfect. And we'll be our first date was 8 years ago on this day. And then there's already a PD day, which is a professional development day, meaning there's no school, on the 25th. And then also I added here, this is the last day for Disney here in Canada. So I'm part of the Disney Movies Club, and I have been for years. And you get like a cover club every month. Like you can basically subscribe and they give you whatever feature they're featuring that month. For like a little bit cheaper or for a better deal. Usually it's like the newest movie out, that like current movie. And because not many people have been ordering from them, and I haven't actually, I've declined that feature for a long time now. It's because I just haven't had the money. They're pulling out of Canada because they don't have the money anymore. So the only place we'll be able to buy Disney movies other than watching it on Disney Plus online is like Walmart or any stores here in Canada, but you can't purchase them online. And I'm not even sure if you're able to purchase them on the US site. I never checked into that, but I thought that was kind of sad. So hopefully I'm going to be placing an order before that date because I have a few movies I want to get. And like the Disney membership thing, it's like a super good deal. Like you buy one at full price. So it's like, I don't know, $30. And then every other one, you get like a mega discount. Like a Blu-ray movie, you get it at like $11.98. So it's a really good deal. Okay. So I have pretty much the same things on here as last month. The only thing I've changed is the bedroom floor. So for sure I want to get the bedroom floor done. And I added Facebook buy and sell, but I don't know if I'll get to it, but I'm hoping, right? Like, I mean, it's always hopeful. It's never like, oh, I don't know if I'll get it done this month. And I also have spiritual book reference because I'm making a reference book for myself. I'm really excited about it. And then also as a weekly idea, I put website update because if you don't write it down, you're never going to do it. And I've been not doing it. So I'm like, I wonder if I should just write it down and maybe I'll get it done. But then I realized I didn't put it over here. So it'll still be something I can look on here and remind myself every week. Okay, so the biggest thing that I will have to focus on is planning and routines. So I will have to get um like I have a school planner for my son, so I need to get that set up again. I need to print out more inserts and like start writing in dates and stuff. Like the first day of school, you get a newsletter telling you what's going on the first week, and then he'll start getting my son will start getting homework and all that stuff. So I'm kind of excited for it. I'm kind of not because getting up at 5 o'clock every day is really hard, especially having a baby. I know, like when I had my son in December, I still had to continue um, taking my older son to school. And that was probably the hardest. But now his car seat's getting really heavy. And if I have to lug the car seat to my vehicle every morning, it's going to be so hard. So I'm wondering if I should just pick him up and put him in the car seat. I don't know. I haven't done that. But yeah, bedroom floor project. I really want to get that done. So I guess we'll just kind of start from the top. Oh, actually, we never talked about the discussion page here. Wow. Okay, let's go back here. So again, I never really filled this out to the extent that I sometimes do. Important things for sure is school stuff, finish the bedroom floor, our anniversary, and then Facebook buy and sell stuff. Excited for back to school, again, new routines, and adding school stuff back to my planner. These are all birthdays and celebrations. Get bedroom done, and I've been noticing I haven't been doing the month in review. So I started writing stuff down for August already, even though we're not quite done, because I forget. I'm so forgetful of doing those. All right. So coming back here, so bedroom floor project. We have been not in the mood of doing like work all summer long, basically. Like my husband is exhausted. When he worked out of town and then was home for a week, he found it a lot easier, right? Like he says he likes being at home, but then he realizes, like I think he realizes that being at home with 3 kids and having to clean the house and having to do the dishes and having to do, the mundane chores of living with 3 kids, it's hard. It's so hard because you don't get sleep. Nothing works out the way you want it to. And I think he's realizing now that he'd probably be rather working out of town, to be honest. Um, and so he hasn't felt like doing any work, like at all. Weekends, we get nothing done. And like I'm always pushing, I'm pushing, I'm pushing. And it's so hard because as, part of a partnership, raising 3 kids, it's hard to do everything on your own. It really is. Like it's a struggle. So, it's very difficult. And not that I do everything on my own, but I have to tell him what to do. And yes, I know, I think I've had this conversation before with other people, like men can't read your mind, but at the same time, and like I always have those conversations with him, like, this week I want to focus on, right? Um, but it's just really hard to have to say because there's no like focus or motivation there on his part because he's just so tired all the time. So, and like part of that was the sleep apnea machine. We thought that that was the issue, but he's still tired because he literally doesn't get enough sleep. Neither do I. The struggle is real when you have kids. So then we did clean the basement, but I do have Xmas stuffed blankets and then clean the floor. We did not clean the basement floor yet, so we have to like pull all the containers away, vacuum everything, and then like maybe mop the floor. I would really like to do that because it's really gross and like it gets dusty down there. I also want to do the furnace filter, so maybe I'll put that on there too. That's probably a good reminder. Our Christmas stuff is a huge mess because I remember when we were putting it away last year, I went into labor. So I had gotten induced, and I think it was we were putting our Christmas stuff away, and then I got the call to come in to get induced, is what it was. And then we'd kind of finished, but I think things got put downstairs very sloppily. So I want to go through that because it looks horrible. We have all of our camping blankets in those like bags that you vacuum seal and then they squish. So we have them in there, but we have our like flooring to get the upstairs floor done. We've got that right beside it. So I think if we were to get our flooring done, like if we were to take that September long weekend right here to do the flooring and then maybe like the Sunday or Monday, like clean up the basement once we're done with the flooring. Because I mean, the flooring won't take long. If we could do it on the Saturday, it should only take a day. And we haven't done the stairs yet, but at least to get the bedroom done, right? It would be so much nicer. So I'm going to push for that and try to line up our moms to help babysit that weekend. Okay, so August budget close, October budget open. I always write that in there. So August budget, I always do the close just to kind of learn from like our spending that month. And then October budget, that would just be like, you know, planning out the calendar, seeing what, you know, what bills need to be paid. Quarter four goal planning. So that's a big one because you guys, I'll be doing that in here. I'll have to pick a separate date to probably do that. And I don't know if I'll do it along with the October goal planning. Maybe. I mean, I could. That might be a good idea because sometimes I've included this planning in my Franklin planner and it's not a good idea because I also have like goal stuff in there and it's just not the best idea. So I think if I think I'll have a separate video for that, which is why I have it here. And like, I mean, there are big changes, right? Like it's fall. So once October hits, it starts getting really cold here in Edmonton. So all of the plants I have outside, I basically have to trash them and put them in our green bin, clean up our yard, kind of winterize it for fall. So I basically like, on the hot days in September that we have left, I'll take my cushions, like my chair cushions, I'll wash them and then I'll let them dry in the sun. And then I put them in the garage and then I clean up the garage a little bit and, you know, just make sure that the yard is mowed one last time before like the snow sets in. And usually it snows October 31st. So, yeah, so there will be big changes for quarter three goals. And then plus I'm also planning for Christmas then, right? So planning for fall and Halloween and Christmas because we'll be getting, you know, Halloween costumes and all that stuff. All right. So then Facebook buy and sell picks and listings. So I do have quite a few items to do that with. I have to see if I can give some things or if it would be better to give my mother-in-law some things to sell in her shop. I don't know. And one of these things would be my bassinet that I've basically raised my 3 babies in. And I'm going to be so sad to part with it, you guys. Like, I'm going to be devastated because I raised all 3 babies in there. And it's going to be so sad to give away. But I mean, it does take up a lot of space, but it makes me sad. Okay, so I put birthday anniversary. So we will have 4 spots here that I like to kind of section this off. So I have my 3 birthdays and then I have our anniversary. Biz analytics, that includes my financials, my YouTube analytics, and then my website and my blog stats that I kind of focus on like the first of every month. I just kind of, oh yeah, so I'm going to have to plan that too because that's on that Friday, which is actually a good day because if my husband still works that day, I can make that a work focus day because I do the budget close on that day as well. So that is actually pretty good. And here I should put the 1st because that'll be a good work day. Usually a Friday is like a catch-up day for me, but I'll be able to work that day because he won't be home yet. Okay, school prep, which is kind of consisting of all of those things. So routines, making lunches, planner set up for that. I'm excited because September, I'll probably set that up. Oh, I realized I never even put my planner setups on here. Ooh, here, hold on. We'll be making another category down here. I don't know how many planner setups I have. I have my compact and I've got my classic. So my classic will be my big one. And I'm doing a sunflower theme for September. I'm really excited about it. I'm actually more excited about my Halloween theme. But we haven't even reached September yet, guys. Okay, so furnace filter is easy enough. We have a reusable one, so we just take it out. But we do need to do that before the furnace starts kicking in. So take it out, give it a good wash, let it dry, and then put it back in. I probably should do that this month, actually. As for weekly items, fertilized plants, September is still usually really warm. It does get cooler at night, but I'm going to do the same thing. Like in years past, I have been like, you know what, I'm going to save my plants because I don't want them to die. So if we had a really cold night in September, like a frost night, I would always watch the news. Or the weather, I would run out and cover them in blankets. But I think last year and the year before I stopped, I said, you know what, I don't have the energy to water the plants as much as they need to be watered, and they're going to die in a month anyway. So if it's going to be cold, I'm just going to let nature take care of them, because I don't have, like it takes money to water them all the time, like right up until the end of or mid-October. So I'll fertilize plants probably until the end of September, and that'll be it. Planning, meal planning, groceries. So this is my weekly planning. I do my meal plan along with that, and then groceries will kind of be like a different section. So I'll just do like a little cross thing in each of those boxes. My budget, again, I do that weekly. Weekly schedule follow. So instead of putting like Monday journaling, Tuesday blog writing, Wednesday sticker designing, Thursday plan with me, this is like the whole schedule. So if I do all of those things on those days, I can cross it off. Okay, professional development. That's all of this stuff over here. So brainstorming for my blog, commonplace notes. That's just pretty much like watching a video or reading a book or listening to a podcast. If I come across something interesting that I want to take notes on, like human design, something for YouTube, a blog idea, I want to write that information down in my commonplace book, which is this is my commonplace book here. I'm using one of my planners from Planners Anonymous. So all I have in here, I've used the strings, and I'm using it as a traveler's notebook. And then I have these B6 size notebooks in here, and then I just simply write down the information. So I do have a couple from the Honeybee shop, but these ones are from Simply Gilded. So if you guys remember, if you've ever ordered from Simply Gilded, she used to have a bigger box, and then she would include a notebook every month, which I'm really missing. Actually, I'm missing those notebooks because it's hard to find that size, and I do have quite a few that I never used yet, so thank goodness to that. But once I run out, I'm going to have to either find a spot that sells those notebooks, and I think Lights Planner Action, I probably could get some from her, but it just makes me so sad. Okay, spiritual. So this is going to be like tarot oracle reading every week. It'll be my reference book. So I'm kind of making, I want to call it, I kind of already made it. I made it in Jane's Agenda style, which I'm really proud of. And I used this cover, but it's like a grimoire. So I went online and I printed out some stuff, and I'm so excited about it, but it talks about palmistry and the moon cycles, and just, there's so many things I've printed, and it's like my little planner, and I'm so excited for that. It's like a reference book kind of, especially about divination and stuff like that, but I'm going to use it in conjunction with my spiritual activity stuff, and also reading spiritual books. And I also have a reading planner in here as well. See if I can find it. Hold on. So there's quite a bit of oracle stuff and tarot interpretations in here. Let's see, tarot spreads that you can do. So I'm excited for that because, yeah, it's just a huge reference book. Where's the reading book? Let's see. Is this it here? Nope. Maybe I can't remember if I put it at the front or the back. Oops. Okay, I put it at the very back. So look at this. This is so cute, you guys. It's like your library, but I'm going to use it for reference books. So it says reading, and then it's going to be all of my spiritual books that I'm going to be reading. So, and then today, well, the day that I'm filming this video anyway, Jane's Agenda is having their 10th anniversary sale. So I already have discs. Like, I'm just using Happy Planner discs because I don't have extra money to go and buy like fancy ones from Jane's Agenda. But I am using their covers that I got from the monthly cover club from my subscription. And I'm buying a few things from the 10th anniversary, but not like going out of whack here, like just a couple things. And I'm also buying dividers. So I'm going to make a business planner like that, and then I'm also making my spiritual book, and I'm going to be putting dividers in them. So I'm excited to set those up. So that's kind of where did I have it? Thought I had it here somewhere. Maybe it was over here. Anyway, so, and then organize, minimize. So that's just continuing with my theme that I wanted to have, like, you know, a minimal home. Like, I don't want to have toys cluttered everywhere. I don't want to have like things. I want to have everything in its place, everything cleaned up and tidied and organized. And my little home, I have a lot of stuff. So it's going to look cluttered no matter what I do. But I just continually come in and I'm like, okay, do we really need this? No, let's give it to Goodwill. Let's throw it out. As for daily items, I've got workout, which I'm not doing very good at right now. Water flowers, expenses, checking off habits. I have a habit checker in my Franklin planner, which is like detailing a whole bunch of things. So instead of putting all the things here, I just put the most important ones. But checking off habits is important because it's like all my medication, basically like tons of stuff. My 10-minute tidy, drinking 3 bottles of water or more per day, and percussions on my son, which is also very important. So that is it for my September goals. And I'm excited for the next month, I guess, because I will be getting into my Q4. I can't believe it's Q4 already. Holy smokes. But yeah, we'll be getting into Q4 goals next time, along with October. And I'm also equally excited for my planner setups. Like, you guys, oh, I'm so excited. September and October are going to be like the best months ever. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys got some inspiration out of this. I do have a link down below if you guys are interested in purchasing anything from Powersheets Goal Planner System. I have a link and you can save money. So go down there. I think I use, is it Sandra 10? I can't remember, but I have everything down there. So just take a look in the description box. And it goes through Shopify, I think, so it's easier to use. So I know Cultivate What Matters has got some really good products this year. They've got like a habit planner, habit tracker thing, and I was interested in getting it, but I was going to wait until I ordered my new copy for 2024. So yeah, so come along and goal plan with me, because goal planning, you guys, is my life. Like, honestly, if I didn't have this planner, I don't think I would have known where to start. And I know, like, technically you can just buy one and then follow it in a different book every year. I know you can do that, but just having the planner and using it, like, if I wasn't to use this at all, I'd be like, yeah, I'm wasting my money. But I use this religiously every month, every week, every day. I check it every day. Like, for instance, I checked mine off this morning. This is for August. So we're sitting at the 17th today. So, you know, I'm not doing so good with a lot of things. So working out, percussions, I have to get back on track with everything. But yeah, I mean, at least I remind myself every day, right? Like, I'm here, I check it off if I've done it. And yeah. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please give it a thumbs up. If you're new, I would love if you would consider subscribing. Click on the bell notification button, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.